All right, let's jump right in. Today we're going to talk about something that's, well, everywhere. Artificial intelligence. And I promise, by the end of this, you are going to get it, no matter who you are or what you do.
I mean, it feels like you can't escape it, right? AI is in the news, it's all over your social media feed, it's just this huge buzzword. And it's totally normal to hear all that and just kind of wonder, okay, but what is this stuff actually? And that's exactly what we're here to do. We're going to break it down, simple as can be.
And you know what? There has never been a better time to finally get a handle on this. Seriously, it doesn't matter if you're a doctor, a student, a farmer, it doesn't matter. Understanding the basics of AI is kind of becoming like knowing how to use the internet. It's a fundamental shift, and this is your starting point. So let's get to the main event. What is AI? We're going to start with the formal, official-sounding definition first. But don't worry, we're going to make it way, way simpler in just a second.
Okay, so there it is. A system that studies info, finds patterns, and makes predictions. It sounds a little robotic, right? A bit technical. Let's forget that for a minute and strip this down to what it really means.
At its heart, AI is basically just a three-step process. That's it. First, it just reads. It reads a ton of information. We're talking books, websites, pictures, everything. Second, and this is the absolute key to everything, it finds patterns in all that stuff. And third, it just gives you answers based on those patterns it found. That's the whole game, finding patterns.
And here's the cool part. Your brain, it's an incredible pattern recognition machine. You do this constantly, all day long without even thinking about it. Let me show you what I mean.
Okay, take a look at this. We've got girl, boy, girl, and then a question mark. Just take a second.
What do you think is supposed to come next?
It's boy, right? Of course it is. See, your brain saw the pattern instantly and made a prediction. And that right there is exactly what AI does. The only difference is it does that same thing, but with billions of pieces of information on a scale that is just mind-boggling.
Let's try another one, real quick. If I say the phrase, once upon a, what's the first word that pops into your head?
Time, right? Almost everyone says time. Your brain has heard that pattern so many times it can predict the next word. So if you want a really simple way to think about AI, just think of it as a massive next word predictor. It's constantly just asking itself, based on everything I've seen before, what comes next?
Now, I know this idea of a prediction machine might still sound a little out there, but the truth is, this isn't some future sci-fi thing. It's already woven into almost everything you do. You're using it all the time, probably without even realizing it.
Just think about it for a second. When Google Maps finds you the fastest route to work, dodging traffic you didn't even know was there, that's AI predicting traffic patterns. When your phone keyboard fixes your spelling or suggests the next word in your text, that's AI. And yeah, when YouTube and Netflix just happen to recommend the perfect show for you, or when your Instagram feed looks totally different from your parents', that's AI again, recognizing your personal patterns to predict what you'll like. So, we can't really have this conversation without talking about the big elephant in the room, the fear, right? The whole robots are coming for our jobs thing. And that's a real concern, for sure. But let's try to reframe it a bit, because this isn't just about fear. It's really about opportunity. This slide, I think, says it perfectly. The fear is AI will take our jobs. But the reality? It's a little different. It's that people who learn how to use AI will be the ones with a massive advantage. The threat isn't the technology itself. It's getting left behind because you didn't learn how to use the new tool. Which means the solution is actually pretty clear and kind of empowering. It's not about being a victim of all this change. It's about deciding to be a part of it. The answer is just to start learning, get curious, and see this for what it is, an incredibly powerful new tool that you can add to your toolkit. Now, as you start playing around with AI, there are two super important things to always keep in mind. Number one, AI makes mistakes. A lot of them. And it can be very confidently wrong, so you can't just trust it completely. You still need your own judgment. And number two, this is a powerful, powerful tool. And like any powerful tool, it absolutely must be used responsibly.
Which brings us to this really central point. A tool, by itself, isn't good or bad. You know, a hammer can build a house or it can break a window. It all depends on the intention of the person holding it. And AI is exactly the same.
So we'll end on this thought. AI is a new kind of power. There's no doubt about it. It's going to reshape our world. So the most important question isn't really
what is it going to do to us? The real question is, what are we going to do with it? So, how will you use it?